So we're going to start off with the Laura Geller Waterproof Eye Spackle. This is in Fair Light. So I'm just going to apply a little bit to my lids and blend it out to my brows. And do the same thing to the other side. You don't want a ton. A little bit goes a pretty long way, although I think I might need a little bit more. So you just apply this all over your lids. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to apply Snake Bite, which is a part of the Naked 2 palette. I actually like this palette. I prefer the Naked 1 palette, but I really like a few of these colors that the Naked 1 doesn't have. So we're just going to take the Snake Bite and shake it off and pat it all over the lid. Do the same to the other side. And kind of work it into your crease and take the clean side to either the fluffy dome brush, or if you have one, just use a regular fluffy dome brush. And then just kind of blend to kind of take off the harsh line. Right now it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna use Virgin from the Naked 1 palette. I really like it as a highlighter, and I feel like it just gives it a bit better color. It's a little bright, so I'm just going to kind of blend it out. I'm going to take YDK from the Naked 2. I'm just kind of going back and forth between the two right now. And putting that not at the corner, but like from here to my half. Does that make sense? I don't want it it's kind of like as the mid-tone color. This is the MAC 219. It says it's a special edition. I don't know if they have them anymore. It's just a dome, like a tighter dome, I guess. But I'm getting Busted from the Naked 2 palette. I'm blending. I'm kind of putting it on the upper part of my brow bone because I have a little bit more hooded eyes, so I just kind of like to make my eyes look a little bit bigger. And I'm going to hit Busted again and hit the other side. And then I'm going to hit a dab of Hustle from the Naked 1 palette and just kind of work that in. I'm also going to kind of work it into my upper lash line. Just the outer third, I would say. Oops. And then I'm also going to work that my lower lash line. I don't want it to go too far. I stop about right a third away from the inner corner. And just kind of work it up into the V, just to make it a little bit more defined. I'm going to use tease today though. Just swipe it. I've been using this brush a lot. That's kind of weird. I usually don't use the same brush, but apparently for this look, I am. we're just gonna kind of blend these colors out. And you want to do it in like a windshield wiper and like little circle motions. This is Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit right here on the upper lash line. I like to take, this is just a Sonia Kashuk brush. It's just like a flatter, smudgy brush. Small fudge.
Small fudge. Small smudge. Small fudge. Who says fudge? What the hell is a fudge?
And this is MAC in Carbon. It's just a black. Dip it in there just really lightly, and then you just want to smudge out the liner. Because the Urban Decay, the 24/7 liners, they stay really well, and you can work with them, but you have like 30 seconds to work with them, and then after that you're donezo. So I'm also going to take a little bit of that and just put it on the outer third of this line. Just kind of wing it a little bit, not too much, just slightly. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. So I'm going to take the color Busted and just kind of, because I don't like the defined line.
I know I look like a hot mess right now, just wait.
And just kind of smudge it up. Because I don't want a defined eyeliner line with this look. Work out in the V. And just smudge it underneath. And I'm just going to go back through. No new color, just kind of smudge it out. I'm going to take a highlighting color. I'm going to hit Virgin from the Naked palette and just hit my upper brow bone. And right there. And the inner part, just dab this on the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm just gonna hit this with some mascara. I'm using the Marajuka Miracle Foundation from Tarte and just kind of place it on my face. I got a little messy on my hand just now. I'm gonna put one more, like a half pump, if I can do that. Yep, pretty good. And I like to just put my foundation at the center of my face, just because that way I can work it out and you don't get the harsh lines that a lot of people get.
And I just want to go up to them and just rub. Am I the only one who wants to do that too?
Okay, so this came with the kit. I actually kind of like this foundation brush. It works well with it, so I'm just going to kind of start through the center of my face, right under my eyes, and kind of just swirl and buff everything out. Making sure to concentrate on my redness areas. And the forehead. There we go. And then I just kind of like to take whatever's left over and work it into my neck. And I got this Sheer Cover concealer. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my ring finger and pat it, oops, maybe a little bit more so it's more even, under my eyes. And I'm just going to kind of sweep that up to kind of clean up the outer V and make that more defined. And I like to do a triangle shape, or the drag queen shape, whatever. It just, oh, that's what like a lot of drag queens do to kind of brighten their eyes. But just kind of do it like that. And then I take the lighter color or the darker medium color and I like to pop that underneath my nose because I have redness, right down my nose at the top of my forehead, like the center of my forehead right there, and then on my chin. And then just blend it out with your fingers. The MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I have it in medium dark, and then just apply it under your eyes, center of your nose, chin, and here. I'm going to take my NARS palette. I'm just going to take the bronze color. I think it's in Laguna. Yeah, it's in Laguna. And I'm just going to kind of tap into that and work with an angled brush back and forth. Just kind of, and down back the sides of my nose. And sometimes I like to just take it across my eyes just because I feel like it just blends everything together just a little bit better. Super fluffy eyeshadow brush. And I'm just gonna tap that into the highlighter right color Albatross. And I'm just gonna take it right here at the tips of my, the top of my cheekbones. And just kind of like where the natural light would hit it, down my nose. Oops. And I like to hit it right at the top, like this part of like my cupid's bow, just right on the top center part of my lip. And then for extra shine, just kind of like at the top, right there. Blush brush. And this is from Too Faced. I think it's just a blush brush. Swirl it in Orgasm and tap it real quick. Gaiety. And then I'm just gonna kind of keep it at the back parts of my cheek. Right in between the highlighter and the bronzer. So Strip Down. It's a lip pencil from MAC. Line my bottom lip. I like to make this part a little flatter right here, and then I just kind of follow it. And I kind of line the inside of my lips a little bit just to help the color stay. And I like to keep this area a little softer. Then I'm going to take Soft Nude, Revlon Soft Nude. I really like this nude. I'm just going to kind of place it at the center and just perfect. Mally's look, it's a really pretty pink. I'm just gonna kind of go over it. Whoops, probably helps if I put some on the brush. Okay. So just apply a little, maybe a little bit more. Apply a little the center. Just gonna give it like a nudie pink lip. Just kind of fun for a night out. Fall time's coming, so I am one of those people who actually likes to rock the Smoky Eye during the day. I hope you guys like this look. Because if you go to my website, www.glamhungrymom.com, I'll link it below, somewhere down here or over there, or I don't know, somewhere, figure it out. I will list all the products that I used. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below. And please subscribe because this is only my first like tutorial. My other video was like shot with my webcam and it's quality. So just leave me a comment, any questions, check out my blog. Thanks for watching guys. I hope this wasn't too long. Bye, see you next time.